Oh, I don't have access, sir.
What the
Access
hell?
denied. I
That dust
requested
smell went away.
All right,
access.
try it again.
Where'd she go? Where'd she go?
Okay. All right.
Holy shit, they're killing our people.
Wait,
Oh,
wasn't that us?
Killing.
Time to burn
Who?
burn it all to the ground.
No, observe and collect, not storm the site, you idiot.
I will collect their left ears as I
Oh,
observe
one's
my
full of water.
firearm
Got
putting
it.
something through their face. Only
All
left
right,
one
so
though.
we need to go to the Veiled Lantern Abbey and investigate this murder, it sounds like. Observe and collect.
Now, did you want to stop off
Sounds
first,
easy.
or did you want what?
Yeah, we probably should, just so
With
that
all
we
this
can
evidence?
turn in our findings. Yeah, better to turn it in rather than risk losing it.
Okay,
That's my thought process, at least.
so you find your way back, and this is early morning too. So like, you're pretty confident that at least for the moment, some of the heat is dissipated, and you guys can make it safely to Goye headquarters. And you make it there, and Vex is waiting there for you. Um, quite honestly, she looks relieved that you're actually still alive. She's gotten several reports just of the commotion that has come across the annex, and just several inserts in the brass collegium have been uh, sending messages back that there's a definite heightened sense of alertness within the brass collegium itself. Um, and so she welcomes you, and just, excellent. I'm glad you made it all back in one piece. I see that you know us for the wear as we left you, but it seems like you are carrying quite a burden on your shoulders.
Yeah, well, this might be part of it, and I'm gonna hand her the thick packet and box of 17 WSM.
Okay. Oh, indeed. This is I haven't seen this in quite some time. And so she motions you to her office, and she lays out the contents on the desk. So as she's looking at the contents, you see she has a peculiarly um, mechanized gauntlet that she wears, and she looks at the group and she says, "You have quite possibly done the impossible. Being able to infiltrate the brass collegium like you did, and to be able to get these contents in an almost intact manner." And you see that she sweeps her gauntlet across the items, and there's a purple hue coming from the gauntlet, and it's almost as if like the gauntlet itself is scanning for something. And go ahead and give me an insight check.
Insight. Hell yeah.
Oh, I
I
guess
got a
I should
7.
I should roll for John.
I think
5, 6, 7.
I'm gonna change my die. Maybe that's
Where the heck is insight on this? I always forget. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you guys see her just kind of wave her arm across the items. You don't spot anything in particular. So she asks, "What? As far as you know, how deep is this going in the Brass Collegium?"
I would say pretty deep, just given the efforts they're doing to try and cover this up. A lot of this stuff we had to finagle our way in with a robot assistant who kept trying to hide it from us. He said that the only person who had access to any of this was what's his name? Headmaster Kane was the only one who had access at the time.
That is troubling, especially since all of our reports have indicated that Kane is no longer with us. And if somehow he has
You mean
masked his
he's
death,
dead?
indeed, and somehow if he's masked his death somehow, that could prove worrisome, because that means that he is unabated by any laws that the Brass Collegium may or may not follow.
Okay. We also had an encounter with the stitch-lipped man.
So
We killed him.
as soon as you say that, she kind of, her alertness peaks. And she says, "You killed him."
I mean, I don't think we actually killed him. It seemed a little too easy, but he became a pile of ash.
I know, I checked. I gave it a good sniff. I might have inhaled some.
Nice.
That's what's wrong with you.
Well, if you did encounter the actual Stitchlip man, then indeed that would have been a quite formidable opponent. I'm glad that you're safe, but we still have to play this as if he might show up again without
Is it
definitive
possible that we encountered... Sorry. Is it possible we encountered a clone? Can Hexborn be cloned?
I have my suspicions, and I believe that they are attempting to be remade in some fashion. And it may be that these remakes are not quite as potent as the originals. And whoever is doing this is, the work is not quite scientific. It's almost arcane and very primitive. I do believe that they are using magic of sorts that is long lost and not many people know of. And so it does seem that they might be treading on uncharted waters with how they are putting these hexborns together, it seems.
Hmm. Well, that's not great. What can you tell us about the Iron Veil murder that occurred with Brother Aldwin?
Well, this is a new one for us. Although all accounts have pointed to a completely different type of hexborn. Some people are calling this the bride. Some people are calling this the woman with the iron veil. But by all accounts, it is some ethereal being that is haunting places like abbeys and churches and religious structures of sorts.
Have there been any cases in the past of something similar that you know of?
Indeed, and that's why this proves troublesome, because now we have a pattern. We know that the Stitchlit Man reported over 100 years ago. Now we know that, at least in the sense of the bride, this is a long lost story handed down generations after generations. We even have specific accounts of people being drowned in their own bodies. And all points have essentially been told that they had met some sort of veiled woman. And my thought is this might be another recreation.
Do you have any of these records?
What was that?
Yeah, bust out the
Do you have
paperwork,
any of these
lady.
records?
We have Mortimer on that right now. When he produces some more records of note, we will surely get them to you. But as of right now, we do have an active investigation at the Veiled Lantern Abbey. There was a brother Aldwin who is found dead at the Abbey. So I do have one thing of note that might be a nice little to do with all of this tense talk of murders. But you have made it another week, and I am proud of you and the work that you have done for our guild. And as such, your weekly earnings with a bit of a bonus. And she hands everybody 30 gold.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah,
We love
let's
this stuff.
go.
So I would say prepare yourselves for the next investigation. Seek what you can from in town. If there's any resources that you need, you have the gold to spend now.
Sounds good. Let me take a look here.
Say, anyone not want their gold? I can hold it for you. I
I
will
think I'll
even
keep my gold,
polish
thank
each
you.
individual piece.
I thought you were going somewhere else with the whole polish thing.
Oh,